Now about Land Cruiser no sa account there.
Land Cruiser ben.
But hey, as a senior journalist be I remember Land Cruiser ne o ma ye din proye ne kata hye cost was sentiment.
Ebo me ma ban wo abem ko ya ma me.
Sa ene se we don kan.
Na me ma ban ni ho.
O about Land Cruiser mo chi che krom ha no mo.
You know, with Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser ben.
Now you go for nyanya za ayi Land Cruiser.
I'm not for your Land Cruiser
over once. Two table.
Land Cruiser.
Ah. Now to share all the media guys see. They na call you. If you are told you are
kojo
me customer.
Some ya wo kan ya anya no kore. Ya ma for your Land Cruiser so.
We should be register 2026 twin table. Media guys in your for to do.
Asaba mu se bi ba fia o.
Ebi wa ha. E fia di do ni ebi ofie ni.
We are going to come and make things better for you. We're going to come and restore automatic posting so that when you come out of school, you can get a job as quickly as possible.
This is to jail. If he's hearing us, he should do something about this. He said, Father, we voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. You should do something about this. Abba, this one is the very good man. We have families to take care of. Our mothers, our parents took care of us. And as it stands, even if they're sick, we can't even afford their medical bills. After taking care of us for how many years? We went to school, came out, sat in the house for 4 good years. And after recruiting us, you have made us work for 10 good months. And you can't give us a timeline as to when you pay us. How do you expect us to survive? Is it not wickedness? Jim, if you can hear us, we voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. We voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. Why are you letting us suffer this way? We have families, we have kids to take care of. Appa.
This is the 24-hour economic clock. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. 1, 3, 3. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. Obiabe Didi. Ezu. Extraordinary problem.
24-hour economy no. The ayabaya ni say abai ebecha electricity boa ewo from kura ediama enyuma yefo a mo beba adwuma anajo no ma be ya adwuma.
Economy o ka 24-hour economy. O ka say be si market. O say be fa adwuma na we nu be 12 to 3. Na omampanyin so aba from this time to this. Say me just 24-hour economy you will love it.
24-hour economy. Yen hye ya. Jo Mahama ni NDC ya dwe hu yi akwa akiri. Dia na ye be ma passport officer ye adwuma 24/7 no break. Ye be ma DVL ye adwuma 24/7 the same for post. Enti ya titi be kwa adwuma no pa no wotwe 8 hours ebebo no 9 enwumre no wakon. Na Captain Smart akọ no 9 ako si 12 a.m. 8 hours. Captain Smart airport na some people 12 a.m. ABC anopa 8 a.m. Enti se we ye adwuma no pa ma ne ha because na do bet manya adwuma. We ye adwuma nwumra ma ne ha because ahomache bet manya adwuma.
A few moments later.
Let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
Promise a 24-hour economy, not market. No, almost if you market now. Even the market, they should do something for it. Say the baby won't say better diga. I'm a diache. Because me have contact with me tea. Because me be a shop. A man born na mean to me. Nyana nsia na begina ka say edu anadwa man for the enua bobo nkofo anim ebobo nkofo tiri mebra omonye omwe. The security of this state you can't is nothing to write home about. And see, I cannot risk and do business in the evening, not talk of the night. I won't do it. The man penny is say the go account 24-hour economy there. Me sure say now we have recruited and some kind. We should not expect anything called 24-hour economy. Market no so no. Okoba bia na bu school tie besi 24-hour market. I mean who be there? So on my community etimi boot school dying. See besi market.
Awusua we de odaro mama menchia na mema wakwa ba mfa wombra o my Ghana mu ha na no pay enkomotwetwe ni nyina aba begina se ekwan a NDC aban wode Ghana fo e faso no se Ghana fo ansole nyina na ya nsekere yase yanka ho asemu aban wode bema ewiase aka ko wie bone pa frese ene nipa kakra bi ya wono mokasa no na edidi e wa ban ne ho ne mom timamufo dodo no a efire kuafo so ekosi adwumayefo so efire sukufo so kosi teacherfo so efire ho ahwan obi a sese de obi atokodo ya wo hwe Bosha Hodwa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni NDC. Wonom ede ma Ghana for ansa na yeba beto abakora de ama wonom no a. Na wo hwe nese de omusi totopa pa so a niam asi ko my Ghana mo no. Se Ghana for mpo including NDC for no abi mpo ankasa ansole anyina. Yebeyi wo mayi bone pa. Na se de NDC radio stations ne bi asore. Ya wo mo sole no onom ntoko mo ko nyina na se wonom ate se wonom nuanom bi Jilan Cruises tier rubber pa twin table akasia ne bo den no enu bi na ban woto a wode ekrokro wonom se de be ya wonom be kasa de ama ban no ya nipa pimpim ne wo my Ghana mu no asabi eniema enkoyie emfa ma wo mo no wo de wo mo kasa anya de ye bete na emom nipa kakra bi no a aban no esogu wo mo ano no wonom kwa na sese wonom kasa yetie na wo hwe kwan a NDC aban ehya ase toto papa so fa 24-hour economy ene se de Ghana fo se gitu mu eno na eye wonom flagship policy a kyerɛ sɛ yɛkasɛ aban bi ba aban mu na sɛ wɔba na sɛ wɔ bibi papa bi opɛ de bra ewiase a na sɛ ɔman no a na ɛno ne ade a ɛne tiri mu pocket yɛ paa nti saa 24-hour economy de na nya agorɔ ɛna na aban ne ba bedie na nso so wɔnom ba yɛmisa sɛ afi ba ko ne fanie ɛde pa na yɛtimi ayɛ ɛde afa 24-hour economy ho ɛnɛ yɛbubu school dan yɛbubu market adwadifo komuni ade ne nyina ne se eba be si 24-hour economy ne nyina no aba ba yara hosam kyese niema any boshe ensemu a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ka kire Ghana fo ene enese de omusidi timamufo fa so ne de na kyese ntwa yie kura wono ne Ghana fo eni ne yie fi se ne bibie ne ho no me wo man ni mu ametimi aka se ejina brane anase Ghana fo betimi de awura hye mu aka se we de NDC ba ye eto etwa anase eyema yen uyi sika puduo ya wo mode aba be hye dollar ase a ene ama dollar na timi agina kakra na nso timamufo ehunu sunsunsun aso ye ho kire ye ne a na kyese minima de bia ana inflation aba fom ena ho ahon aba fom so ne ukodwomu a ntozi koda wuntimi nto meko wuntimi nto nya de na betima to no dwomu abeka se ne de enema sesa ama no ayefo ebra na dollar ye 14 15 16 kura no na enema e wo fom kyese ne ayese dollar aba fom ene nema boy den edien NDC fo woka na wo de ansa na posi ebeti sa nkomo we no ensem ahodo ne bosha ahodo bia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e ka kire Ghana fo ene bosha wo de ma yense wo ba be ye no yenya adaje ne hwe ketu abisima mienu miensa bi na afi nkomo edi ho no so yenya adaje ne relax ne yentie bi mesra se wo be like me video no wa share na wo de wadwen kire so aba wo ye NDC no wo ye MPP ni obo modern so be hwe sa video ni nkomo ene akoso no na won so se ubehunu omampani wo kwan foforo bi so a after video yi na ebe kire.
The formula for 24-hour economy is 1 3 3 1 3 3. So when I say 24-hour economy, you say 1 3 3. Now let me explain 1 3 3. 1 3 3 is one job, 3 people, 3 shifts. One job, 3 people, 3 shifts. I know all the problems you have with your allowances and everything. And we're going to come and make things better for you. We're going to come and restore automatic posting so that when you come out of school, you can get a job as quickly as possible. Ezu, and your younger brothers and sisters who are going to come after you, when they come to the first year, they are not going to pay any school fees. We're going to continue all the hospitals that are being built so that we can employ as many of you as possible. And so I've explained to your patron, I'll create a proper program and come and speak to you. But for now, I said I cannot pass you by. I wish you very well. Make sure that you keep your voting cards well. On 7th December, vote for a change and vote for the 24-hour economy.
If he's hearing us, he should do something about it. He said, Father, we voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. You should do something about this. Abba, this one is the very good man. We have families to take care of. Our mothers, our parents took care of us. And as it stands, even if they're sick, we can't even afford their medical bills. After taking care of us for how many years? We went to school, came out, sat in the house for 4 good years. And after recruiting us, you have made us work for 10 good months. And you can't give us a timeline as to when you pay us. How do you expect us to survive? Is it not wickedness? James, if you can hear us, we voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. We voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. Why are you letting us suffer this way? We have families, we have kids to take care of. Appa.
24-hour economy no. The ayabaya ni say abai ebecha electricity Buor ewo from kura ediama enyuma yefo a mo beba adwuma anajo no mabeya adwuma enti mo amoye fundraise mo amoye welders mo amokura cars ne ne amanema mo hia electricity pa no mo penofo na mo adwuma emfaso abamu a mo be sign ne na mo ba adwuma anajo use electricity a na ne Buor eden akofom wo mo ya iron rods ene ya mo use anyama wode kese no mo be ye mo adwuma anajo a wo be hu se anyama wode Buor be kofom pa aboamo ama mo nya mfaso na maburu no so wo mo anya adwuma aye enti abana anteni a church 24-hour economy num na mujitumu a eno aye game changer ewo oman Ghana.
24-hour economy no mentiase papa ebi se minim se afa no osisi market no abefa dipa mama ya adwuma wo mu
24 hours economy no wadi baaye eno chi ne gina so vote ye bet na nchechiremu no nyanye ento nipa asom se niema we ni niema we na mbe ye 24 hours because they say bang no ye na adwuma 24 hours dada anytime bi am pese me di ATM card ko yisika no menya and we what dada anya Mahama ne de baaye
e ka se 24-hour economy a me menti ase ni se say bia me obi ye adwuma kwesi some level bia like time bia ono no be break na obi for ababa be to aso said ye bia me fa foreign countries no anya fato ho a on say omo no obi won ma obekọ adwuma no pa awia no apon obi for ba akọ take over
me sure say be Buor Ghana am Buor Ghana that means yankasa na ya ye am Buor Ghana.
Intermediate to me is good idea. Ebema nkrofo so abomoni ayejuma.
24-hour economy no already ne ye did that because we cost circle. I want that. Oba osuanu are say so the same thing. Ye previous time already anti me say na ebe koso.
John Dramani Mahama also be 24-hour economy. Hey, and that's you. Oh boy, John Dramani Mahama boy. What's me 24-hour economy bia? Mahama obey you. Obey my 12 hours so ground me 12 hours want me like I said 24-hour economy. Since from my president or that want me. Obey you, Mahama dem so obey. This wants me answer other way in this now. We are something now in this. I'm telling you. So that's my but me and a bit my Mahama Bay, Mahama Bay. Mama Bay,
economy, who cut in for our economy? O ka say besi market. O see be fa djuma na we no be 12 to 3. Na amampanyin so aba from this jam to this. Say me jam from 24 economy, you will love it. Sure. But now what are they talking about? They're talking about market. Did they mention any market in the 24-hour economy?
And the section of Ghanaians are saying market
so so hospital. Yeah, they see bimpo. We didn't even talk. We built agenda 111.
Promise hospital.
Yes, but you built hospitals. Sure. In this region. Sure. Me nimba bia krampo KJG ebisi. Two of them there it was
almost 80% complete.
80%, 90% complete. As I'm buy bisamisa kwesi say. Ayo oman musika na dey yes our projects ni nyina. But omoba oma nti who just hospitals no asi ho. Na was kwesi a new hospital ana. Nantina ya MPP regime na ye ni plan. There was a plan. I'm a regional minister said there was going to be a regional hospital for Techima. And there was even a place that along Techima Kumasu Road or by Bia Kayesi Hospital Diama Bunu East. It is true. Say young Kraponu, you had that plan to build a hospital. And there. But I even mentioned that to you. Yes, I'm Binuma in this region. And then the one came to exist. We implemented it. We built it up to 80%, 90%. Others are 70% in completion.
So
up to now,
another school of thought is that
anything on it.
Another school of thought is that I see then you compare the 2 years administration to a whole 4 years or 8 years administration.
I started with Mikase. The free senior high thing was
started
done
the first
after
year.
Yes, just first year in government.
Yeah.
And that is what you should use to measure them. So also you are coming to relieve all challenges what Ghana for.
So policy are your priority, no?
Economically. That is what you do first.
The policy are your priority.
So if someone say they lack planning or they are incompetent, you see them growing mad, incompetent, and yet attempt you. Yes, I don't know you don't have the skill, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the technical know-how. That is being incompetent. I didn't also buy yet. You see where what can say this particular government is incompetent. Then you see them because Argentina. But everything shows that all what they said they could do, they are not able to do it. And what I am told is even that all these policies came from the president's own initiatives. Ask his cabinet ministers, what are they bringing on board? All his ministers, what are they bringing on board for him? Because I understand that all these 24, when all are
they also have the big push policy. Big push.
What is it about?
Yeah,
oh, Nancy Kwame, in a particular, me say Ghana, Bunu is a Bian Betima, Yakwa, Bear Kama, to say fee Kintampo up to prime. O man pays off for Sakwan Suda. As fat, last year, and see that in this region, Quam Ben. Now, Ben by quite me
very nice route.
And I'm telling you, 2 years no more. They almost go in opposition. I got 2 years. Next year, they all have 2027. 2028 is all campaigning season.
Yeah, election year.
It is the 4 years mandate now. Now, Bana went to me, their own journalists, Captain Spartamo Kase. The 24-hour economy was a scam. Even Buni is.
Yeah.
Now we can boast and call ourselves regional officers, including the NDCs. Now, Nipa wa creator adi ma odi bebo hun safun so regional organizer. Honest region. So, intimacy, you can't even debate. No NDC person can debate an MPP person unless the person doesn't want to speak. Okay. No NDC communicator can debate any MPP communicator.
As
in everything. Because in this region, you cut developmental me say region crown ponu hon adi buy. Let's
the creation of the region.
Yes.
Yes, mo na mo de buy.
Yes. Leadership.
With
Lamkusa ben.
Now you don't go for Lamkusa.
I'm not for your Lamkusa.
Once. Two table.
Lamkusa.
Now to check all the media guys see. Then you call you. If you are told you are not
Kojo. Some ya wuken. And you're correct.
Yeah, my friend, your land cruiser. We should be register 2026 twin table. Media guys in your friend to do. As someone said, we must fear. A fear the body may be feeling. What was it? The beer will be easy. One chest, I don't what myself. No, I'm not sure the captain. Yes, when the papa chest, I don't know what kind of you. When I'm not sure the captain. Oh, thank I'm there now. I'm not here. What was it? I don't know. I don't know. Challenge we are the program. About 4. That's what what fuck up? I call 24 billion. No, they're back for or 25 billion. You will be the Yaamutu. Now, I said, election could be mana. So now with the election, what you are. A Jiman 1 HOD. And you won't get a quantum Yakunto. Now you call Kumasia, you call ye. Now you shut in for the ban a boy from how? Now, no, not last 2 weeks, I don't know. Last year is I'm not going. Because I died many. It's one of these mails. When you put a piano for someone who I'm a hotel, a quarter of a now, I did. We need your money for winning. Many are coming on top. We can't talk about Conabo, what's happening before. I will never to see you. I will form on the bottom to some other. And I could do. One care when we see that you could have journey. But when we want to 2 years, I will be able to be one with the Biaba. Young Chris are buying more than 15. I chama a before a Juma Yamobi to movie. Now, young collection, you want to Paco Chasano Kusano, Yabe collection. Now, my young Yabu, Wuni Papa, what channel? Wuni Papa, what channel? Kirio, Naman Yasa. Nanya, the William, Emuya, Saja, and then Quadrano. And then I never got to with you. Me see, baby, 2 table. I never get one. I have double window. I never get one. What was it with beer? Now, beer, the government said, the most animal here. And you have a I think I won't tell you. Now, in the end, I hope will be a good bear. The match in Korea Pool. You're leading a 3 day that. You're leading. Then you look at the beer, children can defend it. And the phone about the journey, I'm hearing your poor Michael Muno and you and near my papa. And I'm only a program. You see, you can go for we say now, if I never want to forget it. The other come and I will be at it because here, the whole ground, I'm only more than 10 times. We will be a little bit now, the units of new Addo buyer, McCarthy in Cameroon. What was it? And no one but I'm many fast say the crowd couldn't query with the fight to take away. But no boss. I will put the Yabi. It is the time we did the Juhanim. Now, Sana, we are new. I don't know if you say, I better say, the thing I'm going to be asked about my doing. One of the sentence is the nature. It will be a so I do Ghana. No, if it's an call, I know about what is it. One pillow, I will record the sentence and you will be a mobile. Never a woman, will be a something. The children don't quite will be a few. I'm telling you, because I'm not being because I don't McCarthy call you know fiat or my fiat those days fiat in or Marco 120,000 or so the money. Fiat, I'm telling you. Your pa, the door near Casa and so the Nancy. And you're going to problem and can be the fees in the court. To be paid down and go on the sentence, and a judge you see I don't know sentence. It's one day in the Yaman, no money for you straight to prison. On course, I will only be this idea. It's a chat. Bonnie, appointment of Bonnie over to you. We are the bill, someone of anybody. Young couldn't feel. I am a papa down and cut us, and it's a woman to come back. What must say? One thing, children, Quebec. I don't have the money to anybody. Or never made that many choices. No, not Bonnie. And then if you say, what you want to say, the person with the palace and the Languisa. It's what you want to Bonnie Bell time yet. We are young.
Yeah. Now, about Languisa knows how can
Languisa.
But hey, as a senior journalist, be I am a Momo Languisa or my dean, Proyane, Catasha, of course, was sentiment.
Ebo, me, my by Wabem, Kayama.
Sa then is the way on count.
Na, my buying you.
Or about Languisa, more check room, Hanamo. o kuruma se de be ya journalist akese
media
na MPP wa ban mu
me ana me ma me bra pani bi efe ne Gemfi ne garage ne wo opposite +2 no.
Okay Gemfi
yeah +2
ona ye wadom
me ana me ma no ton Dubai
no to bro
ena de bre me
yes ko nya bi
me ye wa ban mu kwa na ye mfi
me ka say me kwa no mu invite journalist
ye ko ye election de me ne ko election ne say me ye ma me auction car 5
anyway
ba ko na me metim no
ya ka no way
na onim say coincidentally kan ko man to bre me no just last week as last 2 weeks no I'm say a week before say betu aba no and no friend me say zele na say nsuo to talk to yi no e fe fa nkofo de me hu a na nsuo aba say nsuo be yi na abefa me kan paper ko nti meje paper on the passing bia ana o de bre me ni spare key ana de bre me ti no fortunately the last week or so I heard betu aba na paper no kwada kan nim
ndi ane hu
enti me ko bi mu kan se monye kan paper ni
bidine oso
ndi ye wo power no o sin ka menya bi da menimba bi kwampa no mo je no
na isi de ohine ba
menimba ye na agi ne bu na ye free opposition me ya ko opposition na me benya ka
ohine ba yani amanfo je
oh mate wasem say
brand new table
is it list or ohine ba bo amabene na e kan ye say ko mo jeje land cruiser na ye
odi ohine ba oya adwuma kura ye fama enti ohine ba bo won no tetem se land cruiser na ye cheche ma senior journalist no aban ehunu ne mobo na so wate se aban cheche land cruiser de omo hunu mobo bi kono so ye adwuma ma omo party no ohine ba ye be se senior
and I think he deserves it
but ohine ba de ye be se the senior journalist no omo wokuru ma no se ampa so omo jiji bibisa no mo be ko ma no watuma oman egugu omo nyina tire so de besi bia no mo tuti oman mu bi enti omo nwene oman no kane
me de me kan say they should not be bought what I say
yes
me kwa bna say me tie makane bia say emfumso bia ni hu say
be chawa de no wa
minua Mugabe Masi minua ohene babu amabene minua Prince Menka ano XYZ and na ye I think PR spokesperson edema Ghana Gold Board me other colleagues say also no there he or she believes in the ideologies of the NDC into alternative issue radio so obe propagate omu ideologies no what I say they also ye kan ho ne say asemo ba nokre and they will say oka and so oka omu papa no omu mfum so where they got it wrong you say it they said the MPP war power no na galamsey wansem yetena ha kan bi things that they got it wrong we sat here idi unko ma toda kra na enya tan e de amaye ho what I say but say was bia me NDC ni me de me MPP ni me ohene ba MPP na me gitum ade bia MPP be bia aye enfum so ba onka and that is why any people problem with you what I say we should look at Ghana.
Yes, remember.
It be objective.
Sa senior journalist here enra. No mo so omo ye neutral. Ankofobi eji omudi ene bibiri no aties mo so mo MP. Na mo ne
ma. Chairman of Buor can say they are chasing appointment from this government instead of holding the government accountable.
Yes. Intino ama ayehu. Kire say ene ibi manya sika ene omo so mo kwa pre MP. And now almost metua branch executives can idea and it goes to show say these people were not neutral at all into omo di no bone na omaye mama and MPP abo position and di no hinba mamenchia education minister Yera Haruna Idrisu yesere no pa obedi minister no wanya yema mpanyi video ni bia nhwa ebetimi dia sende no fa na mantudwa yemfa sende no kan kire ne se yema mpanyi ni eka kire yese oba automatic posting no ebeba so enti nkoda no school no omo ko no omo gina no kwan mu
in fact you see there were statement they made about education me wan say ene omo movie away from it na Ghana for akomano to men especially those who are affected by and some of them in opposition become omo gina so to about the ma and they are expecting them say omobeye
no ohinba ade ba ko ne say
so double track they promise say omobeye fio free SHS omso mbetremu ama all private senior high schools aba be ye under free SHS offer teacher trainee mamu all the promises say automatic posting uwie school ani say ye post to na okọ omoka so mo be fa a teacher for say 150,000 or so. These are statements they made. Even when they want power, they continue to give promises.
Yes. Automatic posting, you know. Adeba Kune say nipas 40,000 over 40,000 and I apply. Now, ntia say 7,000 no more recruit na dey ya say why application e na information me show say teacher for be more here. We regret to inform you that your application was not successful for the recruitment cycle. That the ABC say, "Sa 25 cities no amoji over 40,000 Sa 25 cities more refund there na say scanabaya fa. Scanabaya ashe because about promises anko dey say who school and say you post to there say video to it. So who school and say you post to now kwakoya adwuma. Meanwhile, you say there are a lot of places education in you on more you bet me teachers be akwa fele eti boshe na yewura John Dramani Mahama ehye nkwadaa no man nkwadaa no enya abufuo tia the new patriotic party ka say na ntimu betima fa ye nyina na mo mfa ye no anu ntu bebre no anko to aba no mo to aba to ba ma NDC no ye ka kire mampanyini se ne rafia ye kai no se sa boshe no wo hye nkwadaa no ji ni di ye nkwadaa no to aba ma NDC omo ye MPP4 no mutimi ntuma NDC so etena fi ma ye mso ya ba no e ba fo ma ne wodi nkunim. This abortion on this so now 25 cities now omaje free over 40,000 applicants in some no omuja somebody say 25 cities no send the message because send the message into 25 cities and this kind of omaje ebro omunum say 7,000 or more fa no matimi ama nipa over 40,000 apply no omo ye omo sar munjai sa na health ministry so e ko fa nkoda adwuma na omo share time say 10 o'clock or say 12 o'clock now within less than 30 seconds na say omo me form na form wi nti aban ba ye I say about recruitment pa dia e kwakwa say scam aban no scam me Ghana for e che say maburu no omo kwa bontene e kwa madwene say omo koto aba ma NDC ne omo apply aban ne fa omo ti esra man panyini the ministers no e bo sha wo share no won fa obia de ma no no make sure.
So these were some of the promises that they shall reintroduce automatic posting of teachers. They shall prioritize timely promotion of teachers and make funds available for their remuneration. And this is manifesto no. Teacher Dabre or Teacher Abre project. That is Omomuko rural areas in Bebombe 20% of basic salary allowance for teachers in deprived areas. We abolish the teacher licensure exams and integrate the licensing process into the final year exams. The final year exams, what we are, we buy licensure exams no. Oma mana to aso eku. Sika kura wu tia kura se na ko exams no. Oma sa atum.
No. Adeba kwa ebra na imam.
Ojan so omusa promise duty free cars.
Yes, ni nyina ho.
Animal teachers.
Me be kaka mo very soon.
I know we are establishing new colleges of education. Animal teachers.
Very soon we will remind them because me kai video imam panyini John Dramani Mahama. E kona teacher for no bibiri na gina no no kasa no. Me paraphrase you nsema o kan ye e na makokire gu krata. I say I know all the problems you have with your allowances and everything. And we are going to come and make things better for you. We are going to come and restore automatic posting for you so that when you come out of the school, you are going to get a job as soon as possible. And then kodano nyuma moto o montene se omo nyankoa o omo ye Ghana for and the teacher for nyuma na mo montene omo ka che man panyini se we are not slaves, we are citizens. If we say nyuma o ka che omo ebra na wo opposition no e mo ji udi to abama wo no and na wo ba mu no wasisa na nsisa abane se na yeru haru na du so se won de adwuma bia se wo ye fa sa nyuma ni nyina waye na mu makata finance minister ebedi so no watimetu omo ka etene wo hunu education minister and finance minister yakon sa na ye agric minister e ka che ye kroman ma bra ye ko bo tomato edwadifo bebretuo e wo Burkina Faso obeka che se omo di se egu akwan mu a enche tomato so bebu na ohene ba menim so what cook chroma to tomatoes and say one way obesu. And the people are bringing tomatoes outside to say who to tete series I want me find stew and money pa miensa na say na endi. Eno na man e aduane boa ye den. Entene ekuru mo no musenkofo tetem say economy say ekotwa wo school and we apply to the Ghana economy. Emfa ni nyina ye because e man panyini ya enne yenya ni ya o ma di ye. Bibia obeka bia no wonya na dwuso obedi so. E bossa wo say bra no mu opposition no wonya na dwuso obedi so. Na ensem bia nnura o kan fa ye man panyini na Addo danko akufa do. Ye man panyini da na Addo akufa do. Was it is either na Addo danko akufa do ni man mu anase woda. If you say your free SHS no double track a problem. There's a problem with double track because there is no dedicated funding for free SHS. If you our no any double track system and the quality of food that we have given to our children are not enough. Na ye bisa say ye man panyini double track no ka say with the oil money part of the oil money ever be dedicated funding for the free SHS. Na ye den na you how do you say and then omu kwa ko bobosia na mu de ba make sure say infrastructure be no deficit na ye wono ya ba benya na ye double track free o na because we say oil funding o ye opposition leader no say we part of the oil money and ba be say adwuma we na e na de mu ba ye mu so mu kwa kwaje bosia mu de Ghana din e kwa kwaje bosia na mu de ba be chenyi sa double track system na ye wono double track no nothing novelty o ye man panyini ni ye education minister etna se hu se ye ma akoda bia ntena fie ne di policy aba se ohia ni sikani ba obia wo wie Jesus na se wo pepa se wo school nko ade a e se wo ko school ye ma nkoda ne ba bebre ne ye hu se nkoda no bebre no wo pepa se wo beba school enti ye hu se education is about contact hours. It's not about the number of months I will spend in school. The number of contact hours I could ni teacher ni benya any here. And then you may do double track and buy. Now double track a temporary measure. It is not something that the government decided is going to be a feature of the free SHS. It was a temporary measure. And say yeah. Near the go come say and money me ya no. Ye be make sure akoda bia ni teacher ni betimi atena. Say the be ya akoda no betimi nya at least free SHS and also be secondary school education. Na simple o wie secondary school no na fita no kwakosua. Sa akoda wie SS na akora wie JSS ado wie SS wo chedi fita o hu ni year JSS. Every hand adwuma sua bia obeso osua bia no. Sa akoda no ewie SS na wo kire no a ohunu ni year JSS so aban ye na dwen say the next generation is going to be an educated population. Enti yemfa Ghana sika embo omo bra na moa na Ghana nkoda no nyina no enya sa education ni bi. Ye man panyini ba yi ede na ye hunu. Sa free SHS na o say or the dedicated fund oil money be ye no. Wontima for say skara ma. Ene o say what the Ghana din kwa kwaje bosia ansa na wotima ye sa de no. Ene nkoda na adidie mu no. O ka che say bafa stock no a ene ye disika kuma omo emo muto aduane mo ma school for no ene ye disika no kuma headmaster for ene me say ukwadwu sumaya market ho uba kuma say high school aginya as market ho ene disika no kuma teacher for the ebisa say akosi san ene nkoda na aduane no akosi san ene teacher for nyina obi asuro because u kasa bebre no a ye be yiwadi na de ye ka che teacher for omo SS ene ne say enu atama na MPP wa ban mu no na teacher for no mu ya NDC for no mu video aduane ne beto montene em ye hunu aduane enkoda ne di ene mu amu ye MPP for mu sumo school no me encourage mu say mu sumo me hunu de ekoso school mo because ene mo didie mu pay ene mu pay kwa de se ma mo kan wasem because aban niska enti de ka che MPP for me de me kan de ba be see a party for ene say ene se Ghana for ho kire omo na aban ema dia ye Ghana for a party for no a ayi manso twen ketenkete ne ntoko hunu ene nyoma nketenkete bi aye etieti aye ho aye ntima fa bone ya ncheche ho ene ma ye party for no entimi ama party na nya akono ama Ghana for nto aba ama the new patriotic party na nkanye sa ankanyoma ye beye wa ba mu for 8 years ede na Ghana for tim koto abati aye sei ede na a lot of safe seats are MPP for seats and comfort tim beto aba editi aye eye manso twen ketenkete because adansia squad ede na adansia squad iluso as adansia squad because the quality of the people we even presented so one pia some kranwa se bi o heba o ye MPP di mu to abama the new patriotic party at least there will be an opportunity in the future to vote that person out in the primaries and so ɛna mma nso nketenkete a ɛkɔ no primaries amanfoɔ ntoma fa bɔne ankyɛ nti party no mu anya akɔnɔ wɔ adanse asokɔ ɛmi elusu yɛ ahafa no south east Wesley John Wesley yɛ mediahyɛ ne nsa yɛlusu such a seat like that and then look at the MP that they presented and the MP no ti kɔ ahemfie ne apam no afiri hɔ because they believe say ɔyɛ ɔmɛdɛw ne ho with galamsey nti ɛbɛ sɛ party for sɛ ni esie biara no mu nkwa bɛfa so a yɛbɛkurakura yɛn ho ni edi adanse afa Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɛho sɛ de bɛyɛ party no bɛyɛ akɔnɔ na yɛhyehyɛ yɛde gu akɔnɔ mu no party fo no bɛhunu na ɔmo atumi ayɛ dɛ aboa ma party no aba power nti regional elections yɛ ɛkɔ party ɔheneba me say constituency executive ayi mo you have a responsibility to select people a ɔmo nya akɔnkɔnsafo ɔmo nya snitches people who are bold and they will be able to lead this party to victory because asanteme mu a votes NDC nyaayɛ no wo da dwene ho a wonte ase you don't understand enti no me say party for titiriw first vice chairman ɔheneba Bernard Amofa Jantua na media metane because ɔheneba we had a selection of the people there me say ɔheneba so wo to aba ɛma Kosintia ɔheneba no wa to aba tia the new patriotic party obi ono otimi ye na dwene say obekasa tia the new patriotic party chairman in the Ashanti region otimi kasa obedi adanse in every sector of their lives ukọ asofo mu ukọ politicians mu ukọ soldier mu ukọ police mu obi a obedi konkonsa tia the president no say the party to obetia no
he shouldn't have crossed the vetting in the first place.
Yes. Only emotional maturity.
I don't know why they cleared him to contest.
What is he doesn't qualify. Me catch a party for. Asema me catch a party for. And so be me say Nancy.
I am not leading government government NDC office. MPV office for me.
NDC colors. No, anybody back say Nancy me here rakle Japan video bi. O say oya na bi so na no tum. Obi sending a video of former Formena chairman which is Kosinti. Our case will go dia dance here etia the sitting chairman of Ashanti region. Entiene say ye kwa to aba na say the chairman ya tum na the red ball sa na say bi na wo ankasa no we normal. Ne ye bi say music party ni bi obeto aba Kosinti for first vice chairman. Na wo tan the new patriotic party. Because snitches get stitches. Baby a uko police mu na wo ye panyini na wo di konkonsa fa mu the people will not understand uko soja mu even Abemu Krano, you swear oath of secrecy and allegiance. But this man decided to go against the party. Such an anti-party behavior. But one of the people among my party na kono Ayo Kosinti. And he said, ne, was what vice chairman. Ne ye can say your chairman ye be you know.
Take over how
your chairman be you to coin free gun ha. On a bear as we meet the chairmanship of the region. That's our chairman Kosinti. Original chairman Kosinti. Now it's our chairman open to me. Now open to me. And the extra party for say, who do first vice chairman? I say, oh, you were Bernard Amofa Jantua. Bernard Amofa Jantua because your first vice chairman, one show leadership. One time was not there. He's a fine gentleman, but he didn't show leadership. And I believe that Onyaku could do a DG chairman Ashanti region. And therefore, Bernard Amofa Jantua, I believe, that the calm disposition and the kind of first way in your man. BGD say Bernard Amofa Jantua first vice chairman of a fantastic first vice chairman of a party for any the best. Paul Kwabena Ohiba Mamin Chana no Pemi me director Ohiba Mestre party for Paul Kwabena is an administrator by profession. He's a fine gentleman. Currently, party for Mako party office be a cultural. Says a who show be a party officer. A Paul Kwabena Nabuka Tono. Or you be a ward dome of the new patriotic party. Now, they back on him on the car, Nenye. Mestre na party for Amute and with my dome no. And by my appeal no. Say, one with my board on the car with Timothy or quiet campaign. Me met in a car and we did be a bumper. I say, you better do no now. Obi adum no na wa peka papa bia man se de be ya ye be koni abafi asumdiem because anya sa kan ye trema ha just say helmet ne she body protection
right
part for no
yenin komo we ene I read on Facebook abranti bi a post bi freno a FIFA na akwasi FIFA akoto and they I think on a ankobia henwo antwa I hope I got it correct I know say oye ba for akutu eba.
Okay.
I think the last born the catch also one of the sons. Now he has questioned why the Minister of Finance and then the acting Minister for Defense Abekache said there is a new Kumasi Express way no more, you know. And Manimia Soja Fonetima clear 100 kilometers ready for the construction. And the construction is going to take between 4 to 8 years. Meanwhile, I say the Asokwa to Santasi roundabout dual carriage, you know, just about 5 kilometers. Sika here the way, you know, just like a crazy. But it's taking this government about 2 years to do it. I also want to come in that the existing Accra Kumasi road, no, the Mampeneko 4 year, NDC for Beshe moving what you money be to us. So, another buy on also Ebeye Kaho. We share the road crashes. Cause Nipa I was our kind so. And this Sika here, see a bit media, yeah, no, at and say free home. Now at least I reduce the road accident also. Now I buy say there be for political games, gimmicks and you know. I was say okwai foforo energy fans inti okwahye foforo ase say obewie anase onwie no ono kwa onim because ontumi mfamfie na ne enwie ena ono so mfie na pe ena ye de ama NDC abanwe inti obeja hwa ide ako. So people should continue to die on the Accra Kumasi road while say abandon existing road no ediato na ye de sika foforo kwhye. And what is the car? Some day clearance no. I think I'm saying, say 110 billion or so, and I will get the figure for you. The car must clearance in one can see comes home the eye. What they are not to chance the car will be here at the eye. And at the time duration, how much they year every and whilst people continue to die on this Accra Kumasi highway.
Ye man penini ye can say Kumasi Accra highway no a responsibility say because on your drumming into the ears of this government because we should nipa ifrim wo kwan so a eni ohene ba so ufri nkran ebe Kumasi a ne nyankopon do a do no e say ko da form now danyame ase because ohene ba very dangerous. There are areas ohene ba mimi say Kumasi nko Ghana. So what can you mean to Koya? Now, because I'm saying you have a minko. Because so I risk Canada. Me have said to myself, say I won't take it because you can't impone because say a quantity in any moment. Baby, one more do one ma. Ubehuna okakushia car, and you can easily die. We thought say Ghana for about 2 tier the new patriotic party will greater Accra. Majority of it was because of road. No, baby, mudru ya yenti mianye. Aban yana bi so be sua bibia afiri ho ena wo ma enwoma ye west na why na dwen say obeye bibi fufuro na odi age onu ani din instead of prioritizing the lives of Ghanaians ntene wo de nsa ka koka bibi fufuro ena no monam kromo no mu ebo mo safo hene say ene omo de kwan bia ba beto baby e fe na Accra Kumasi Express road. Nobody is saying they should not do such roads, but they can do it concurrently. Omo yewe no omo yewe say the lives of the ordinary Ghanaian. Yeah, or breadwinners be on ma. Sa kwano no monam so. Omo koso no ma ye because government is in continuum. Muba to a lot of assets. Sa assets no e corresponding liabilities are as a mofa. Sa liabilities bi ni akwan a aban start the MPP aban start ya nwi. Almost mba mbetima ba beto aso. Whilst you are doing those roads, mubetima yes mo express road no e they are complementing the already existing road. Baba ya na dwen say adwuma the new patriotic party aye ne de nya de mo beto aso ma ye agidin bia ba ye de enim say Ghana fo a omo hwe yen daade da nyina ye bode wura ka chom say abanya aban wa adwempa bia de ma ye no ye be koso nya ka chom because at the end of the day no the verdict will be between the work of the MPP when we were in government and the work of the NDC when they were in government because omo nyoma dwen say bibia e de ensa kan ye ba omo de omo sa be kan ebiom omunim say enyomo de bebre ho ma ya ma contract dada no you can only put in a little money to make sure the contractor and the site no aba be adwuma complete, and therefore they want to give new contractors new roles so the be omo ba benya sika e dey am party no dey build omo party, and therefore they believe say sa anwuma bebre no a the new patriotic party ba be mo e no that dey nyina me catch Ghana for me catch MPP party for, and he say NDC no a odi obufuo e ma e ba MPP so ama party wanya akono omo ba be mu a ensem ade won san keka e nyina no enya de ombeto aso bibie no ombe it is no much as security so my so mo be contractors for no mo dey new project. It's because they want to give their own people new projects. Say we must build omo crop for no mo dey build omo party. So this is nothing new. There's nothing new. We are Konongo, we are the traffic, the number of manpower hours I spend on Konongo before we me free kind I be 2 hours for Konongo, just Konongo. Now here MPP adwinimu sa bypass ye na nka ban no era so wa ya to aso na nka 1.5 years we are anka new road na aba no e be ma working hours anka fo bebre ko adwuma no anka ye ho betoto e ba mo nyama dwen so mbe because MPP ne dey ensa aka, and therefore they will punish the contractors who work under us. No ma ba be ye bibi foforo so anybody say omo nyama dwen so omo nyana express road no be ja to ma me dey know say for political expediency, but anybody memfa eno nto work akra na menka bibi keto bi about political prisoners. Anybody me about Camilla Alasa, it looks like because it's not a big face, nobody's talking about that lady. Yes, Ninsen Kayenne ni nyoma bia oye e bi trash here. But anybody, are we saying say some more kan ye no a novelty has some obi can be done? And I think say that girl deserves justice. This government cannot continue to stifle free speech. But that lady 1 year in prison for a first offender. 1 year. I believe the president should wade into this and do the needful. Because people did worse and they stayed in this country. People did worse. And if they think that is going to be so to me, and therefore the lives of us are going to keep quiet, we won't keep quiet. We might not implement the kind of language Camilla used, but we will forcefully tell the government, say, ya to Obama will say, Ubebu mai no ma mai, ya wine ha yen. Ya to Obama, so be kasa, no kasa trashia, Ubachina because you are a beneficiary. Your man Penny says, he's a complete and a direct beneficiary of insult campaign. Anybody know, yeah, that small boy, but Malik Basintali. Ejina Hoka say,
but you see, I don't know.
We'll talk about it.
I say,
won't keep quiet.
Politicians easily they forget about themselves.
We'll talk about Basintali. I say, you are Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Onim, one can say, what's you? What's you on him say? A number of pepper and a pork meat. Knowing very well, sir, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Pork meat, almost because one no one's abo.
What I say? Why do you do that? You know, sir, he's a practicing Muslim and a devout Muslim, and you, that small boy, stood on the NDC campaign platform and says, "Onim, one can say what's you? What's you onim? Say number of pay, ni cheap meat, any pork meat." You didn't stand on the same platform to condemn him, and you benefit. There were Muslims, Omujidi, Omutu Abetia, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Sam George called the former president an over-pampered spoiled kid. That boy sat on TV and he was corrected. Say, this is an 80-year-old man. Yes, why President Kekeu? He's an 80-year-old man. Osa can say, and you won't say, oh, behaving like an over-pumped small kid. And people believed in that small boy and voted for you. And up till now, you didn't condemn them. And then the NDC, woman, Attorney General, prosecute small girls like Camilla Alasan. Now, Mukase, you are to me, I can say, tell man, by all means, you will punish him, and therefore, you will chase this man with all your might. To the extent that this man was going to court every day. Say, one to me is not the person we are fighting for. We are fighting for people to have their free speech again, their free speech back. Because MPP nearby,
what is Ghana turning into?
We are turning into a police state.
What is Ghana turning into?
You catch a police for now, and now Moshe and no Moody side you man say. And then no movie a police school and now no a police for under MPP. Because crime na omu chase na omu che nkrofo no sa crime no under MPP na sa ansam no na crime ejade na no man che nkrofo no a na omu ye ni sasem kire man panyini na enne sa nkrofo no enne sa nkrofo na nya sa tumi no ekwo che nkrofo because omu say obi edi man panyini atem enu ti na yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo say akwada no organizer no odi na tem no munya no not in my name because muntimi fa no meye equalization na mu fa ma meye arbitrary arrest. This is wrong. Yes, we will not support using insulting language, but insulting language, you know, it's a free him. Me no here, but me the taxpayers' money. And a Kevin Taylor, eba a Ghana, ya demand your police for your police for car. Emma allowances, Emma bodyguarded that boy, that useless boy.
Has insulted the president.
You the police protection. And
the kind of treatment you gave him.
You gave him that treatment. Leave that boy. You should have left that boy.
Which in the end motivates him to do more. More. And today we are not entertaining or encouraging the Obi. But idea what benefited from.
Why do you condemn? Why do you now criminalize it? The free speech. Former special prosecutor Matt who you sue the word. What kind of stupidity is that? You use that word. You were opposition leader. So what do you about the report him? And you know, and you be brave one more. Your man penny yes is you don't understand. Or man no you who criticize the government on the rate of incompetency or more exhibiting now because it means now. It means now your policies and programs are all here. You didn't hear you want to and then maybe be no one out of Baha because Pia Bontine next cash you don't know what to buy. And only 50 cities. Pia Bontine said the whole day 50 cities are that's only fasting here. Because you will not eat your breakfast, you only eat part of your lunch and part of your dinner. And the man penny yesterday said, sir, attack on free speech, we will just resist for president's rule. We will resist it with all our might because your mind way mu your MPP ne buyer you be abolish those days are now kasa now we
the criminal libel law.
Yeah, the criminal libel law any be repeal here said be Ghana ni bia betima kan ne boso asem but nay say kasa na be
so Teko
continue
the civil society organizations the so-called human rights activists,
they are all taking up positions.
The so-called advocate for free speech are under the NPP's government. Now, Dr. Bawumia administration, every single thing they will raise an issue about it. Every single thing there will be a press conference about it. Every single thing they will be heard. And then where are they?
And under NDC. Omina ekuta position under NDC. And the NDC buy a kwa faso. Unse NDC some mo kanyina say let's protect the goodwill that we have. And the goodwill ne say omo mbetimi akasa no. Ye hwewa no mo bo apian. No mo bisa say position be na wo pe. And then lecturers in the universities are na we heard their voices. They were critiquing the finance minister, the Greek minister, the education minister. They were critiquing everybody. They have all taken position under this government. In a for example way, Kochipes councillor or and Tio a champion. Or no the position be, I'll check it and give you the position. They were always in the media space talking about.
Is it about for example? You reminded me. There is it an associate professor or so in Kumasi here? They respect him, but somebody should tell him say, an appointment are open. On to me, you switch my wound to me. Ever open appointment.
Amachiana.
Yes, a chas mouth was one honey.
Ah, oh, we'll get
and on him say he is not different from Professor Jampu
at all.
The American I know say or Tiase
at all.
He understand it.
They
respect him. But Professor Chas mouth was one honey. You can't use Chairman Wound to me as a bargaining chip. For appointment that open when this why disappointed no and no open doors for mount. Now some of them if they want us to hold on with our respect what the moment We will do that.
We will do that. Because
now Charles Mafo wonsam our Ken University. Sekasi ye kan. Ubet require kukodro atra radio so any TV so akasa. You Charles Mafo. You. And you know you're not different from Professor Jampu. You know.
What about him? Some of these people, Mikai Chua Champo, UCC. Me say some of them say some banner from as one prepare notes, then they will talk about the MPP government as if say the MPP government by any. But now we say NDC by fast forward. Now here's a appointment. You ask yourself, say, was it appointment that they wanted under MPP that they didn't get? That was why the media space ever critiqued the MPP because they wanted a government that was going to give them positions. But you will not blame anybody. You will blame the party, the new patriotic party. You can't say prime minister, now that when we call for unity, they feel say as we making sure say we will not get it. But the Ekachom say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the answer for tomorrow. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the president that we are praying for. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a leader who loves everybody within this party. He doesn't believe in factionalism. Some people go for in his name. No matter with deep money or constituency, but forget it. Don't believe those people because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has met everybody who believes that he is fashion or fashion way. He has met everybody and he loves this party. Let's look at our leader. No be about in his name. No, but can't say constituency. Me na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nipa. Eti me na met my boy. Kajen says who? Say papa no nse say they go akom na da ho. And the whole plane say he loves every new patriotic party member. And therefore we all build a united party. They are prosecuting the 2028 agenda. Only about many bre see a making sure that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be president. We share and share the good the next chapter book. When about the fear down there in America, sickle cell people were going to get a relief. No, about so we and our down for our sickle cell. Now about share the pain they go through. Now we say aban bi ba mampanyin bi ba na won hye de gu akwan mu a na nka yeba be make sure say it was going to be part of the health insurance to make sure that the pain that families were feeling, the pain that individuals were feeling, the pain that communities were feeling were going to be relieved. Now about almost not 1.5 years and can NDC form copy no years our policy no na nka mo fa mbo anko for they cannot even copy because finance minister yenyen me who finance minister or person at force that. He will not pay workers. He will not pay ministers or more policies. He will not fund anything because they want to look good in the books. But when you look good in the books and people are suffering, people are dying because even a new crowd here because district hospitals are they are not getting it. You ask yourself, am I moving or move?
Right.
Am I moving or move?
Mamma want to wait through what tell answer na probably yababe ende. So we tie mid-year budget na finance minister dey call parliament no. Na the free mu ban say enema ye on social media. Afi de aban be taxi honum. Mo to say ni ye Netflix ne use Starlink ye call WhatsApp ni ade no. The government is saying that a minimum benefit a business honum and so two animals or the tour about to so that at the we use social media and a year benefited from that no you will be taxed. It's not indirectly the same levy.
It's good. Is it a bit rich? You be able one. In Babuno Facebook, TikTok. It's not he. Now what by what will be a money be? 133 one implement it. 133 one implement it. Won't be a human mobia. And could I use work of Fanyoma at TikTok at Honswa, the Honso, which is your whole mother disca. Now wish them well. We will not advise them. Yeah, advise you because maybe try more near your coin before swap. You bet you to be near their boy buying now buying to me good policies and programs abba because a brand new baby ano any fear ye nti duru baabi ne hu sɛ E11 no yɛ nhyehyɛ a yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ kwan bɛfa so a yɛbɛtumi anya sika nketenkete bi de aboa aban na aban ni so ade hunu nketenkete bi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔde boa ne manfoɔ mu wɔ mmɔntene baabiara no obiara tie ma anya bi. The NDC took us to the cleanest. Omo de yakobo nso nko horo ye papa. E magana fo mabunu nyina di wo machi. Ti se ne indirectly so mo fa ho no ma hia ye no ma tutu ebo to ma ji sika no a. We will not advise them. We will let them go. Omo kwa omo angaza duro no omo de ma the new patriotic party aban no. Say duro na no, we will meet them there and give it to them. And we are waiting for them to implement it. Because we got TikTok one ma and then omo bunu be one ma nanka omo ni sika omo de beje store. And almost all mobile in TikTok. Our motor movie be our. It is why I mean say all the media platforms over indirect ways. Now they are statistica. Now they are mabino. They are very soon we will expose this government and the incompetence and the wickedness. And then the diabolic ways are offered to the media or mono their disca. We will tell the people, we will not advise them.
Maybe na Precious or Shadrach. Mention what John Mahama said in opposition, and then after mid-year budget, we know what the Deputy Minister of Finance is also telling us about TikTok, Netflix, social media engagement. Ne, more problem we usually business, no, and then if we are not a bidding commoner, men wrap up. Then we will continue with other things. Our Hanum. I say already, Mama me emeshe. Na yenhwe ho asem. Then we also talk about the 24-hour economy. Say July and eba na wie ya anesa no. Na minimal ya aban ya hit 2 years.
Encourage Ghanaians to be part of the digital economy and communication services tax. It's a nuisance tax. Ghanaians are complaining about it. We need to encourage Ghanaians to be part of the digital economy and therefore overtaxing use of data and telecommunications is not the way to go. So that's the first.
A few moments later.
Starlink is not charging VAT. We are not able to collect it. Meanwhile, they are getting it from consumers from Ghana, and our laws are clear. You need to charge the VAT and remit that to the state.
I see.
Netflix. Today, a lot of our youth are watching Netflix. They subscribe, they pay. We are losing on VAT on this. And so we are coming out with a system to capture those cross-border transactions. I see. That will help us. This is not
communication services tax. It's a nuisance tax. Ghanaians are complaining about it. We need to encourage Ghanaians to be part of the digital economy and therefore overtaxing use of data and telecommunications is not the way to go. So that's the first.
A few moments later.
Starlink is not charging VAT. We are not able to collect it. Meanwhile, they are getting it from consumers from Ghana, and our laws are clear. You need to charge the VAT and remit that to the state.
I see.
Netflix. Today, a lot of our youth are watching Netflix. They subscribe, they pay. We are losing on VAT on this. And so we are coming out with a system to capture those cross-border transactions. I see. That will help us. This is not
communication services tax. It's a nuisance tax. Ghanaians are complaining about it. We need to encourage Ghanaians to be part of the digital economy and therefore overtaxing use of data and telecommunications is not the way to go. So that's the first.
A few moments later.
Starlink.
O you brofo bi. Na brofo no e kire se nuisance tax kire se tax a ehi. Etwintwan wanam. It's a tax a huni mfaso. Enne de ho ba mfaso de ye ka kire man panyini se. Se nye Netflix no. Ene sa anyomanema na obubudin a omo be tax anka mu bi wanka abodam. Entertainment ankofo emabunu bebre no a enya. E wo mu fie. Ene wo sa de to se ba be to sa anyoma nyina so. Na se wo fa back door no ba beji E11 now. Sa to no an wo fa ameki sure say now entertainment becomes expensive. Because anyoma na mo fa back door ba beji sika nyina no. Even when we were practicing, when we were doing the E11, those things were not affected. Enti e man panyini de ye kan say ensema wo kan opposition ni nyoma wo ye ne no. E babura. Enti de na NDC aban no peso wo ye editia ye mabunu no titiru. Because onye ba saa DSTV any saa other platforms here who can saa nyoma na ofa won kwan nyina no eye nyoma enura wo ka kire ye say ye fa kwoti kwan bi so ne aba beje to afiro nti mabunu no say omudi yachi enti say ne say me hwe bo wo me phone so any saa nyoma nyina na will pay now you will find a way to take taxes out of it then we are asking you say saa nyoma no ye bisa say saa nyoma na ye ba ye na wo ye campaign atia e mabunu babire na nya mena support aye no ene de wo pese wo ye ni nei difference be the wo the catch mabunu ni say this NDC government just wanted power by all means and they lied through their teeth omu twantro ye omadwene say sa antro no benya tumi no manya tumi ene nu hu no ye nyina ye nya mum ye mboa ye ho ni ye ntwen because we have chosen democracy ye mboa ye ho ntwen 2028 and very soon 2028 will be here because then chebia na 2 years aba by December na 2 years aba ban ba ye bisa wo say o mantamu aban no adwuma ban no wadi about afa o mantamu you will not be able to say anything. And so MPP ba ban mu the first year we were able to implement free SHS e wura fie bia mu wura community bia mu it is na ye ba ne ye ma ka che Ghana for say MPP on any day is better than the NDC ye won say ma betimi aka ni betimi aka ni the party no ya akono na party no ya akono just the party for ya kan ye ho bom ya me ho ya akono because we have something to say. We have an enlightened, a loving flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who will lead the charge. But you need a soldier, you need soldiers, ya came more bomb behind him. Because NDC in sense, and you want to and Kofona, IS, I know that to social media. A Kaya Bayani say, and somehow kind of opposition in some way in Nano. A different, totally different. So we are calling you to do the needful. Now you're about 24-hour economy, no so I about. Now you be
24-hour economy. Mamintie Kwaku Ricketts Hagen. Before you come in, I mean, good to you.
Because you're calling to the minority, and that will include the 24-hour economy and the job creation aspect. Because you're calling to the minority, the presentation was quiet on that.
Because we have not actually, from the very onset, when this policy initiative came, it looks as if people have either chosen not to understand the 24-hour economy or to make, a mockery of it.
Yeah.
Because they haven't really understood. 24-hour economy is not an event.
They say on a campaign platform, you promised 133 jobs.
It was promised. But what I'm saying to you is that it wasn't meant to be an event.
It's a process.
Lot of things, it's a process. And a lot of things will have to come together. As I told you, if you don't have a stable government, you cannot build 24-hour economy.
Okay.
If you don't have sufficient energy, you cannot build 24-hour.
I'll come back to you because today you need to wear a lot of shock absorbers. And that will include the 24-hour economy and the job.
Teko, so from next week, what they said in opposition and what they are saying today, so TV no more
yes.
And he said, yeah, what class mama bechi.
National security for.
Omungo so anhwe. Mechia no pa bia mechia national security for ne. Say night before ne, CID for ne one. NDC headquarters for no. Nemum, Oman some kai in opposition.
We play to them.
And then what they are saying today, and the job that Nanado Bawumia government did, as compared to the Omuye Ene. And one is here no mudu mubekwa. Say ntomu agenda 111 no. Unfortunately he has to break a bit because ne father every mama okudi 1 week na so aba back. Okudi 1 week na say weekend. Until now we are going to start with the on health. Our projects are Adanko Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Bawumia Ashase baby Drew ne they abandon no san saying akando ba na yura air kan otumfo kan say health facilities are abandoned abandoned and papa and then omunshasi into one amount and so we go back with our cameras and then I mean so restricted here but we know it and so we will start with health. All the projects are abandoned we move to 24-hour economy
oheneba okay a 24-hour economy no didn't ye be after mutwa anwom bra yewura na Addo Danko Akufo-Addo tie nwom no tie nsem no we need opportunity wakasa say one tears you and when the man was talking about it no who say he doesn't understand why the NDC believes say Sebio Ghana for him answer. Because Nana Dran Kokufori said, I don't understand this 24-hour economy. Is it a policy? Because 24-hour is just a result of a policy. But it means a policy. It means 24-hour economy. It means Ubayan Shishaya. And who's to Aswano, Ebema 24-hour, a Jumano Abba. Because remember, say a program, say if say online, you will say 1 million people here. Or remember, you better my sports for now after 1. Because you say, yeah, come 12 o'clock. People will still continue to watch it. And therefore, you bring a lot of sponsors and mobile sponsor program. No? Because people love to watch it. It is sanity. So we are in here. Now, my phone say, Ebia, Kajetia. Edu enyumra police for jeje na ho ene enyoma egu akwan mu nkane e wo ho ene ade nyina e kama edu enyume na to bi to ade wo ho ma onsuro so obviously a better result in people doing business in the night but NDC for the baye enyum e the baye mantra nam kroma ka kire say omo de shey bi baye friend 24-hour economy na that 24-hour economy no omo employ nkrofo ne be fa ni pa adwuma amo bia ya adwuma no pa aye adwuma awia aye enyumre Ghana phone say, hey, na sa aban na ba na so oba be sade we dia. Na ne be bo na ebiom. O so ka che omo mu ye nwuma ne say private business say edu enwumra. Won kan ya oba use no. Ye better so by half. And therefore people are going to employ people to do job in the evening. Ye business say, wo mo ye sachet water. Wo mo ye factory industry no. Ye business say an kan ya na mo use no anadwo no. So me phone anadwo ya te so amoma na. This has not happened after 1.5 years. Ebiom omu wi no mu dwane free say omu be employ nkrofo because dem mabunu bebre na peduma eno mo to aba e ma the NDC e mo nya abufo nya amina support ya the MPP a ebi nso ankoto aba omu wi no say adwuma na ye pe no wo he ho ne ehun say teacher for kura adwuma no wo ye adwuma 1.5 years ni ntua oka ye mfa nkofo adwuma ebi kope soja ne police no mu wu ne say adwo musika sanyo wo nyina esi afede omu say o ma be 24-hour market eni bi so omu say ye de etumi ne yete ye ba no commerce asanteme ma commerce nyina gina so bi enti ye keje tie de ebisa no say e den na duru anwuma ne ye pam ma say omu mpie firo ne ye ba batum because NDC aban the 24-hour economy buy and after omu say omu 24-hour market and aba enti e den na duru anwuma na keje tie ma mum to anwuma
o be see 24-hour market
so mum pie no mum
market no harder than person practice 24 hours
ne pam omu
mo pam omu so mum kwara mum pon
na me de me say Tescon you people and say nwema mum work keje tie ye pam mum video ma ye hunu bi say 24-hour market no they order than na keje one fine marketer who betimi making sure say we have enough security to do job for 24 hours. It is about what we publish so yeah say 24-hour marketer na keje is a practice 24-hour na ko dia police for every twa hu nyina ahia na ketimi di dwawom na so akobo no nsia na ne asate mo say no nsia akobo no nso ye betum ni apamo e ma amenu say mumpie ne yentum na 24-hour market existing market no you won't mean 24 won't mean party 24-hour. Why do you tell the people say who buy 24-hour market you go so a catch party for you go so a catch Ghana for say na da no NDC for the bafro abanwa no and no mo ne NDC mabru no mo come mountain ko ye demonstration ye dede no and one fan to kwan kopam obi amfiri officer wonya adwuma enu tina akwadwo so anya pam insurance manager say e ba be je adwuma because omo hunu say enfie ba akone fa promise the mom say be mom adwuma na mai promise the mom na adwuma na mai. This government doesn't have a way. The last time they were talking about revenue shortfalls woni adwini bi obehunu kwan obofa so innovative ways a government a targeter why na adwini so obenya no dey abo Ghana for bra. This government is not able to do it and therefore what they do is say branch executive ni asesamo then make gugu nadmo say be aboso ni atamo answer to senior asem and even that people are not paying them. Youth in fire service and this form go obesi na yentu omuka police assistance omu de omu okwan for so munyo musika omu so yentu omuka. This government obi a wafo ne bia no he's not paying everybody. You ask yourself say finance minister no e kwan be no be fa so a obebo Ghana we obebo e ho ban na nya won because we have a president who wrote in his book my first coup d'etat say or suffer from indecision onyo obi a otimi e siege na ye nanka how many months ni na ye defense minister free mo a e be si na ye ni defense minister o man ye ni defense minister ye ni policies and programs are binding egu akwan mu nyina no e kire say na ho boa no I said he was surprised to have won these elections. Now only plan B. The quality of their MMDCs, people are more selected as their MMDCs. The quality of the regional minister we have in Ashanti region. Then you ask yourself, say, are they ready to govern? Are they ready to govern? And so for MPs winning here. The quality of those people, you know, say the NDC just presented everybody, just anybody, and by luck, winning here. South East. These are places that winning here. It was like they were put there just to hold their votes, and by luck. And before Kokuntokwa, and now here the quality that they are presenting to the people. You can see directly say they are not ready. Tiepese man penyi say choose democracy there. One more ye ntimi ntwa mfie mienu ne fa na aka no. Because edina na no odene. Na ye mabunu no ye adwuma no. Ye kwotena adwuma no pa. Ko do anwumre ne ye ho ahye Nyankopon sa. Because in say people want the things that we are selling. But sikani wo muboto mo obotumi aba to nwuma na ye ton no. Say yes, government is the biggest spender in every economy. So if someone promises a 24-hour economy, not market, no almost safety market now. Even the market, they should do something for it. Say the baby won't say better diga. I'm a diache. Because me have contact with me tea. Because me be a shop. A man born na mean to me. Nyana nsa na begina ka say edu na adwa na man for the enua bobo nkofo anim ebobo nkofo tiri me bra mo nye omwe. The security of this state, you can't, is nothing to write home about. And see, I cannot risk and do business in the evening, not talk of the night. I won't do it. The man penny is the go about 24-hour economy there. Me sure said now, we have recruited and some more kind of. We should not expect anything called 24-hour economy. Market no no. Ukoba bia near boost school besi 24-hour market. I mean, won't be down. So on my community, it me boost school. School dying. See besi market.